Hey everyone, this is Cameron. We are back playing the campaign for Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are gonna skip the Pennsylvania one because I recorded that and it was a hot mess and so much went wrong, and yeah, so I decided to skip that because that mission was kind of miserable and it would have made a terrible video, so
Let's start with
you
some
know,
aviary domes
spare
and
you
a
guys the
hatchway.
pain, spare me the pain of having to
But
edit
we
it. So
also need an
now we're
expedition center,
we're
and
we're
as you've
heading to
heard,
Oregon.
time is not on our side.
Ah yes, time is not on our side. Well, that should be fun. So it looks like we have to construct an aviary. So let us do this. Get some pteranodons. Yeah, so something that I kind of wanted to talk about. Uh, well, in the last video, I was talking about something, but obviously you guys won't know, so that's my conversation topic for this video. First thing I want to talk about is Camp Cretaceous Season 4, which looking forward to that because the trailer just dropped for that. So obviously a whole bunch of stuff was shown in that with the robo dogs and the holograms and the mosasaur attacking and actually seeing what it's been doing since Fallen Kingdom. But now the only things people are really talking about is, well, of course, the saber-toothed cat, which I don't really know how to feel, especially since the series is canon, so this is the first Cenozoic creature in the series. So I'm a little conflicted on that, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's because the design isn't that great and it looks really cartoony. But also, I think the fact that it just feels weird and kind of wrong to have something other than dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. I mean, I know the Mosasaur and Pteranodon and Pterosaurs, they're not dinosaurs, they're flying and marine reptiles, but still, they were around the same time as the dinosaurs. And I'm even okay with mammal-like reptiles, because at least those you can kind of pass off as dinosaurs, even if they're not. And yeah, I know Cenozoic Beast is a lot more manageable in terms of um, real life capabilities of reproducing, but it's still really weird to see it in the series. But then, of course, let's talk about the dinosaur that came back after 20 years. Good old Spinosaurus, my favorite carnivore and my favorite dinosaur of all time and favorite in the series. And man, it is good to see it back. So that makes me happy. I do hope that it does appear in Dominion, because I don't know if it actually will. Because they may say, well, it appeared in Camp Cretaceous, so we'll just count it as that. But my hopes for it appearing in Dominion aren't too high, just because you have the Giga in there, and with the Giga, that's going to be Rex fodder. It's just, I don't know. My hopes aren't too high in seeing the Tyrannosaurus or see the Spinosaurus, or if it does appear, I guarantee it'll probably be get Tyrannosaur fodder, because that's all everything in the series is. Originally, it was going to be in Fallen Kingdom, but that didn't happen. They replaced it with the Carnotaurus, which I'm kind of glad, because man, that was a really, really bad movie. But once season, I'm looking forward to season 4, and once it eventually comes out, I'm gonna plan on doing a review on it. And there's some YouTubers that I would like to reach out and maybe do like a collab review on with that, because that would be fun. Problem is I don't have a ton of subs, so I'm relatively small, and all the other channels would be much bigger, but we'll see.
Alright, let's fly the not-so-friendly skies.
Oh, looks like we are capturing some pteranodons.
We have captured flyers ready to deliver.
Have them brought to the aviary hatchery by our transport team. We'll then release them into the domes.
And by release, you mean contain?
Yes, in a controlled environment and under our supervision and care.
Excellent.
We should be on schedule to deliver assets to the other site.
Who says schedule like that? I guess British people. Not me, I'm in a American slack jaw. I mean, if I could have like my choice of who to collaborate with on a season 4 of Camp Cretaceous, either Alistair or Jacob from Dangerville. Altiori would be pretty cool as well. And then also Pesky, which he'd probably be the most realistic one, even though he's got like more than twice as many subs as I do, so we'll see. I'll try to find some dinosaur YouTuber to collab with or something like that. Make it fun. You just got their little droopy wings. They just put them in that box. It looks like they're put them in to grind them up for like hamburger meat or something. Our first flyer. A humble little pteranodon. Oh yeah, I should probably have,
Confirming asset delivery.
yeah, perform a status check on them. See what they like. And on that one, oh, I guess I should just assign the AVIARY. Oh, it's cool. It's like a little drone. So what do you want? You want water, rocks, and fish. Okay. Easy enough. Let's put some fishies in there. Yeah, one should be fine.
Asset delivery confirmed.
What the heck was that? Give you some rocks. I am not a fan of the Jurassic World Pteranodon designs. I don't know what they were thinking.
Looks like we might be getting things under control.
I would say famous last words. But given the number of times that I could have used this very phrase over the years, I'm going to go with, quote, predictable, unquote, last words instead.
Dr. Malcolm, why are you contacting us?
Same thing as always, the dinosaurs. And my obsessive need to witness the car crash when it happens.
It's good to hear from you again, Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Dua, you're now increasing the so-called intelligence part of the CIA, if I'm to understand correctly.
We do what we can.
Yes, we do what we can, and sometimes more than we should. Interesting times, and I mean times as the dinosaurs are living in ours. Should they be here? No. Are they? Yes. Ergo, they should. And the hidden hand of chaos is revealed.
It's what else remains hidden that's concerning me at the moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. And that's why I've brought somebody with me to help shed some light in this regard, Mr. Isaac Clement. Yeah, a specialist of the spectacular. You should be hearing from him soon.
These dinosaurs require feeders if they're to stay healthy. Stay on top of it.
Let's make sure they're nice and visible now.
Hey, I'm Isaac Clement. Dr. Malcolm should have mentioned me earlier.
Oh
We have
no,
some
not
specific
you.
requirements, including a ranger team to gather information and monitor the animals within the aviary. A viewing gallery is also on our list.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Now it's on yours.
Yeah, by all means, just land in the construction. Let's see if there's any other things that I need to do. Fine, I guess I'll research some stuff then, if I must. Oh. That's cool. It's like a real zoo. That's pretty awesome. Hi, birdie birdie.
Hey, Claire. I've been thinking.
You think it makes me nervous?
No, seriously. Why the flyers?
Okay, I'm not following you.
Dr. Malcolm starts contacting Dr. Dua from who knows where, and these flying reptiles become an issue. Why?
Because they introduce a unique danger? And he's concerned?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Owen. For now, we should make sure the satisfaction levels for the flyers is high. That's verifiable data we can use. Forget the conspiracy angle.
Hello? We're chasing prehistoric animals, Claire. Reality ain't what it used to be.
Conspiracies. The water turned the frickin' pteranodons gay. What's this guy doing? Whoa, over there! As he points to no one. His name's Pablo. He is suffering from hallucinations from the drugs that he took, and now he's imagining his dead family is standing right next to him. And even without a family, he continues to be the dad that focuses too much on his work. Sad.
If we want to find success, we must look to the sky. That means more flyers, and more species of flyers in the aviaries. Flap, not flop, huh?
All right, let's go round up some more pterosaurs. Tropeonactus. Tacoma. I'll do some Tropeonactus. Or if you're cultured and you've watched Walking with Dinosaurs, Ornithochirus. Let's put that there. And I think for the heck of it, I'm gonna release some some pteranodons. For them clicks. And it'll be funny. Speaking of unnecessary pain and suffering, when I was recording the Pennsylvania mission, one of the missions is you have to have all the dinosaurs at 80% comfort, and you basically have to do the same thing here, where you have to capture a bunch of dinosaurs from the wild. And so, being the genius that I am, I thought it would be... I got some Diplodocuses, but I only caught 2 out of the 3, which I don't know what determines that, probably just based on like how smart or good your scientist is. But anyway, doing that, I brought in some Diplodocuses, and they weren't very happy, so I moved them into a new pen. And when they did that, they contracted some kind of sickness, and one of them ended up dying. Well, because of that, the other one was lonely, but I had no way to obtain another one. And so, in order to beat the mission, I had to kill off this Diplodocus. But unlike in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, where you can retire dinosaurs by shooting them in the head with a rifle or taking down aggressive dinosaurs, I got the smart idea to
Transit has commenced. Asset
put
transportation in progress.
to decide that since I couldn't do that, the next best thing that I could do was to let it slowly starve to death and dehydrate to death. And I gotta say, that might have been the most like depressing thing I've ever had to do in a video game.
Asset delivered.
I'm pretty cold and heartless when it comes to video games because, you know, it's a video game. It's not that big of a deal. But, man, I just felt so bad as you watch this poor thing in a big empty field all by itself slowly starve to death and dehydrate in order to complete a mission. And as I'm doing that, it has its head down and it's walking around all depressed, and it's making like the saddest, most depressing noises. And so as I'm doing that, all I can do is speed up the footage like this and just slowly accelerate its untimely demise. So yeah, and eventually when it died, I've never felt guilty in a video game for killing a fake creature, but that came pretty close to. That's another reason why I didn't want to do the episode. As weird as it sounds, I felt way too depressed while editing that video and watching this poor animal slowly starve to death. I might have some screenshots of it, which I can put on if that's the case, to kind of show you how much of a monster I am. And I didn't enjoy it, I'll tell you that. It doesn't like any species. Okay, let's no. Oh. I can't change it. Now let's go just Pteranodon. Let's go get some Dimorphodon in Tacoma. I've been to, yeah, Tacoma's a pretty close drive from where I live. It's about half an hour. I never realized I'd be playing a game that would be so close to where I live. They don't need that big of a space, right? Tropeognathus. Such a beautiful looking animal. I'm just filled with nostalgia from walking with dinosaurs, though. The Ornithochirus flying around the world and stuff. And yeah, it's not accurate now, but still, it's still a good show, and it was pretty much one of the first shows to, if not the first show to actually depict dinosaurs as animals and not just monsters, and even taking some of the same filming techniques from Jurassic Park, using a combination of practical effects and CGI, which I think is super cool that they would do that. And from there, they made some more documentaries, my favorite being Walking with Prehistoric Beasts. I used to watch that so much as a kid. I still watch it a lot now. I like to watch a lot of documentaries. Not a big fan of a lot of TV shows and stuff. It's all just junk and it's becoming political, but at least documentaries are just there for science. I do love me some science. Plus, I always just find it fascinating, like, the different animals that have lived on this earth over, over the entire span. Like, if you look at some of the early life before, humans and even dinosaurs and all that, it's crazy to think that these things that look like aliens, it's a Dimorphodon. He's flapping around. You want sand and... oh yeah. Who knew it would be a good idea to feed your dinosaurs?
Asset has been delivered.
I do kind of wish they wanted a little more stuff, because it just kind of seems like each Pteranodon just kind of wants one thing, and as long as you have that one little thing, then they're good. Like, I wish they had a little more varieties, kind of like the dinosaurs, where they're like, I want rocks and trees and stuff and fruit.
Confirming asset delivery.
See, little buddy, you got some friends now. This is a lot more relaxing than the last mission. The last one was absolutely crazy. Pennsylvania, because they would throw tornadoes at you, and too much stuff. Too much stuff. Pteranodons. You know what? Let's just get the rest of the pteranodons. Throw them in there. Should probably let you rest. What? I have to treat my employees like actual people in this game? I know for certain decorations, the animals can like land on the signs and stuff, which is pretty cool. Kind of gives them a whole new thing. It'd be kind of cool if you could land on restaurants too, so you could put like abandoned restaurants on the...
Delivery has been completed.
You guys are really fascinated with this landing perch. Oh, only 4.
Asset in transit.
Yeah, let's put some more pteranodons. What's the worst that could happen? He wants a fishing now. Once I unlock all the dinosaurs, if there hasn't been anything, I might do a compilation of all the carnivorous dinosaurs eating. Because a lot of them, when with multiple, they'll have like little animations where they'll like play with their food with each other and like play tug of war, which is pretty cool to see, so. Hey, it's Pablo. Why does he look like a chubby Kurt Russell? That is the face of a depressed man who has seen his dead family. Oh, organs complete. Yeah, that was a nice, relatively easy mission.
Contrived, planned, and managed beauty has its charms, but what appeals to the senses is the asymmetry of nature. Its rough edges, its mistakes, a tree that is both out of place and exactly where it needs to be. Much like the dinosaurs.
Excuse me, Dr. Malcolm. There are reports of a large herd of subject animals roaming freely in Yosemite.
To my point, chaos. Don't you just love it?
Heading to California. It contains some dangerous species. Yeah, we'll just let the herbivores run wild. What? Herbivores can't damage an environment,
Over
right?
1,000 square miles in size. It is home to one of the oldest plant species on Earth, the giant sequoias, which have been growing in this part of California for over 60
An
million years.
apatosaurus.
That could be our connection. What's drawing the dinosaurs here?
The sequoias are familiar, part of their genetic memory.
Then this land could be a perfect fit for the dinosaurs.
Oh. Well, I think we're gonna cut it here, so...
Okay, the horse is already out of the barn. That's a saying, by the way. There's no horse and no barn.
What Owen means is that things are already in motion. We have dinosaurs that we'll need to capture, and facilities that need to be built.
But not actual barns. Barns, no. Expedition center, a paleomedical facility, and a response facility. Yes.
Those should give us a solid foundation.
Well, I think I'm gonna cut it here. So, yep, if you enjoyed the video, like it. If you watched it this far, then, you know, you might as well. And if you're not already, then subscribe if you feel like it. Alright, have a great day. Bye.